Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast 0 minutes into the game and on the South Korean servers, because that's where all the pros are right now. In about 10 hours when I am recording this, Worlds is going to start, so all the pro players are now playing solo queue. Well, not all of them, some of them have a game tomorrow, but I do believe I saw a wicket there just a few minutes ago, but I couldn't join the game because it was bugged out. But I found a game that wasn't bugged that I could join, and yeah, it's looking rather interesting to say the very least. So let's go to teams quickly, shall we? As we apparently are starting off with the red team, we have a Pantheon who is going to be, I presume, the mid laner. He could switch it up with a Jace on the top lane, but I do believe that Jace is better top and Pantheon is better in the middle. And Invade coming down here, well, why wouldn't you? You have an Alistar as jungler and a Blitzcrank as support, so you have probably the best dive composition, invade composition you can have. However, it gets spotted out by blue team, so yeah, no one is gonna get grabbed here. So red team just disperses. They do have a ward down, well, not on a good place actually. They should, well, they were spotted by this ward to begin with. So great warding from blue team, not so great warding from red team. Well, they're trying to get the steal, but there's a ward here, so they know Blitzcrank, so they could actually just jump upon you, but they're not. Where's blue team's jungler? Oh, you cheeky fellow, you cheeky scorpion fellow, you're going to steal the red. They don't have vision and he's going to do it. That's going to be great, and it'll be too late for the Alistar to find out. His jungle isn't all that fast. It's even got nerfed a little bit by Riot. Well, his normal damages has been increased, so his passive ability, they decreased it for a good reason. Will slow down the jungle a little bit, but to be fair, if your abilities do more damage, then you can clear faster as well. So Pantheon, a good choice against Twisted Fate for a great many reasons. One, his pick a card is an auto attack, so it gets blocked by Jarvan. The bonus damage will still come through, I believe, but it's at least some damage negated. Also, when both of them are level 6, both of them can jump on the map, so if Twisted Fate wants to run away and jump on a place, then Jarvan can counter-initiate. The same goes the other way around, though. So it wasn't done going over the teams, are we? So we have Jinx, who's going to be AD carry for red team, Lucian for blue team, a Valkos as support, so if he's able to do some poke onto Blitzcrank, then great. If Blitzcrank is able to land hooks, then not so great. It's all about the hooks. Did Alistar succeed in stealing blue from Skarner? He did not. So Skarner, jungler, then top lane will be a Rumble, and the mid lane was a Twisted Fate, of course, who is currently getting zoned quite hard by Pantheon. I don't know why, but his farm is much weaker than Pantheon's. Huh, weird. Shouldn't be the case. Shouldn't be the case. Well, the zone potential of Pantheon is great though. He is level 3, so he should have all 3 of his abilities. If Twisted Fate gets close, he will just get a spear toss onto his face. And if he gets even closer still, then Pantheon will just jump onto him with the Aegis of the Aeonian Aegis of Iona. It's hard to pronounce here. Let's check it out. Aegis of Zionia. See, it's hard to say. Well, maybe it's like Leona, Zeonia. That's harder to do. It's harder to do than Leona. Regardless, it's what I said. But he did not level his 3 skills yet. He does have Heartseeker Strike now, so he's level 4s. And there's an Alistar. The ganking potential of an Alistar is hard. He only has 2 abilities though, because he's level 2. Well, it's all the abilities you need as a jungle Alistar, and it might just work out perfectly. Stun 1, stun 2, stun 3, stun 4, you're dead. First blood for Pantheon. A level 2 Alistar still does his job. This is going to be bad for Lucian. He gets ignited, and that's a flame. Will it be enough? It will be enough. That is going to be the level up just to be safe, but it wasn't necessary at any point. Bottom lane low as well, so there was a small skirmish on the bottom as well when that fight happened. But great for blue team and red team at the same time, though a little bit better for red team because they got the first blood. This is going to be a grab onto Lucian. He is very low, but so is Jinx. The barrier, mana barrier from Blitzcrank now being forced to drop. There's an Alistar, a nice slow by Valkos though, and a counter initiate from Skarner. He is standing on a ward though. Blitzcrank has 3 seconds left for his hook, and by golly, he is going to use it. He didn't. because Skarner just used his Q and then walked away. Which reminds me, I do not know the ability names of Skarner. Oh, well, oh my god, that was an amazing play by both the bottom laners of blue team. Great just display of overall skill. Nice knock up there by Valkos. Let me see, can I remember Skarner's abilities without watching on them? He has the crystallized exoskeleton, which is this one. Yeah, crystalline exoskeleton, I was close. But I don't know the others, so he has wait, what? Piercing light, that's Lucian's ability. Another gang though in the middle, and this is another, well, crowd CC. One more auto attack should be enough, but a little bit of a too deep dive by Pantheon. He does not have an ability anymore. Maybe if he auto, I can't see how, well, he's dead, that's why I couldn't see it, but maybe if he had only one auto attack remain. Oh, Alistar going hard, will get hit by a turret though, will get stunned, and wildcards to follow through. A double kill for Twisted Fate. The greed is too much by red team, and they will get another death onto their scoreboard. A 5-1 for blue team. That's bad. You should not be doing this to a Twisted Fate. He should have a hard time, well, not in this lane, but at least in this game. Okay, it's great that you're putting pressure onto him, but don't overpressure. You have Alistar, you have Pantheon. Both are relatively good at diving turrets. However, Alistar needs to be level 6, of course. But that's not how you do it. That is not how you do it. A great play by Twisted Fate, to give him credit, but yeah, the greed is a little bit too much here. Oh, Blitzcrank wants to grab. Nice timing there on, well, it was his minion, so it didn't really matter. But he didn't get anyone. So I was going over Skarner's abilities now that we have some downtime. Please. Yeah, thank you. So the crystal slash, yes, and then the fracture. Ah, forgot about it. Impale, that one I know, the ultimate, because, well, it's a gorgeous ultimate. Gets negated through Quicksilver Sash, of course, but hey, you can't have it all, can you? Ping is aplenty, as Pantheon is apparently level 6. Twisted Fate is level 7, so it shouldn't matter. As I said before, both of them can counter-initiate on each other, and to be fair, if Twisted Fate were to counter-initiate the Pantheon, at this point it might be even better for him than it would be for Pantheon. Pantheon does have the Brutalizer though. Twisted Fate decided to go, pardon, for the Boots of Lucidity to get some more cooldown reduction, so it means that Twisted Fate will be able to jump more than Pantheon. I don't know whether or not the ultimates timings are the same, but they should be. I can check it out, of course. So, Grand Skyfall, 120 seconds. Oh, actually, Destiny has a way bigger cooldown. That's interesting. Very interesting. Maybe the range of Destiny is bigger. Can I see that? No, I can't. Well, never mind. Twisted Fate going to the top, and he's too late. It's already done. Oh, nice grab there by Blitzcrank. Exhaust coming down as well. The Chompers will do its job. Lucian cannot escape. They want to return the damage, but they are non-successful. Pantheon wants to get an assist as well. Does manage to get it, but he jumped on a minion. Well, he wanted to give the kill to his AD carry regardless, so that's why. He wanted to farm at least. But he got an assist out of it, so he should be glad. He's 1-1-1. Always a nice score to have. Compared to Twisted Fate, who is 2-1-0. It's not also a nice score. It goes from 2 to 1 to 0, so it counts down by 1. I love... Ooh, I even like Jace's score. It's 0-3-0. I love symmetry. Symmetry in all things. Lovely. The rest of in this game can learn a thing or two of those people. Oh my, Pantheon wants to go hard, has the Ignite, has another Spear Toss, and well, that will force the Twisted Fate out of the game. But at least Ignite is down now for now, so he has Teleport regardless, so Twisted Fate should be fine. He'll take himself a blue buff and then probably return in lane to final push it, but it's too dangerous with a Pantheon, isn't it? Pantheon can of course turret dive. Oh, another nice grab by Blitzcrank there. Relentless Pursuit won't do all that much. Jinx does not have her ult yet, so all in all, Lucian should be fine for now. Another grab and he will be dead though, so he should not get grabbed anymore. Will you not get grabbed anymore, Lucian? That should be fine. You can use Relentless Pursuit regardless to get away from dangerous positions anyway. Oh, Zap getting dodged as well. So yeah, it was a back and forth game this early on. We're 10 minutes into game for now. Dragon is still alive. No one has taken it yet. As for now, I do believe that blue team should have the dragon advantage. Oh my, you just jumped for it. That was a great equalizer though. There was no escaping from it. One more burn will be enough. That will be that. The ignite is running through though, but Scrapyard shield should still be there. Yes indeed, so yeah. This oh, Pantheon with the Grand Skyfall. Will he be there in time? He is. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been shut down. 474 bonus gold in the hands of Pantheon. He'll enjoy that one. He's now, well, ahead of Twisted Fate. Gold-wise. Nice grab there, Blitzcrank. And a nice knockup by Valkos, but it didn't do anything because it was mid-grab animation. So Blitzcrank couldn't care less. Will this mean a dragon? Well, it could mean a dragon. Twisted Fate trying to use his destiny, but he can't gate, for else the Alistar will prevent it with a stun. Pulverize or headbutt, both will be fine. But they can't go for a dragon, because Alistar had taken a lot of damage there. Oh, Skarner coming in with the Impale. A nice grab by Blitzcrank, though, turns this gank around. Well then, this Lucian loves getting grabbed. Oh, Skarner wants to take a beat down. Will Blitzcrank be able to pull? Well, he doesn't have the mana for it. And it was still on cooldown. That's what it was. Too bad. The timing could have been great. That's what it is, really. Red team has a great pick comp. Blue team has a great pokey pick comp. They can pick as well, but they're better at poking from afar. And the big factor in their fights is going to be Rumble. His equalizer is going to ruin days for Red team. So Red team just needs to continue picking off people. And, well, they're not succeeding. Rumble is just ruining Jace's day for now. He still hasn't even finished his Mana Mune. Well, he's not going to. He wants a Brutalizer. Well, he just doesn't know what he wants, really. He's going for all items. Another equalizer landing against both Alistar and Jace. Is he going to fight both? No. Well, they're all running from him, so he is fighting both off, and successfully so. So, not even with Alistar can they deal with our little friend to Rumble there. So it's going to have to be Pantheon focusing all his Grand Skyfalls on top. Which means that bottom lane from blue team will have a little bit more leisure. They could do, well, they could just get aggressive. Too bad that Blitzcrank is doing well this game, forcing the Lucian to be, well, very scared. This is a Jinx that's now 3-1. As Lucian is way behind onto her, 30 minions behind, as well as, of course, the kills. And normally Lucian has the better early game, so yeah, that's going to be weird for him, isn't it? Well, it has changed a little bit since his auto attack range has decreased, but it doesn't mean he is that weak. He's still a very favorable champion, and to be fair, his win rate went up after he got nerfed, quote unquote. Ooh, he baited it out there. Pantheon jumping in, but he was stunned. So it's always funny to see when both are stunned. Skarner wants to go in. He has the Impale ready to go. Double flash won't do anything at all because it was a double flash. So Pantheon's flash, nullified by Twisted Fate's flash with a great stun as well, giving an easy Impale for Skarner. Giving another kill for blue team. The lasers coming through by Zera, but again Blitzcrank turns it around. Boom goes Delusion. He needs to stop getting grabbed. Blue team, red team noticing that Skarner was coming, they are going to be saved into the tower. That's the second time that Jinx should have died. And a grab from Blitzcrank just turned it around. Poor Valkos, he's not doing anything wrong. But Lucian just needs to stop getting grabbed. Okay, if Blitzcrank is grabbing that great, then there's nothing you can do about it apparently. I feel sorry for him. He's getting starved immensely. So he's not doing all that much on the bottom lane regardless, but a few auto attacks wouldn't hurt. He can't even do it. Gets killed in the process. Well, before the process. That's bad. That's bad. Blue team is still technically in a small gold lead. It's not all that big, but it's basically all on Rumbles and Twisted Fate's back. Ah, protect your ward, Alistar. Protect it you must. To be fair, Rumble and Twisted Fate are very good at what they do regardless. Rumble needs to be relatively careful there. He is baiting it in though. Will he succeed in running away and surviving before Twisted Fate is there? Well, I don't know. Can he slow him? He is a very fast bugger, of course, with the Scrap Shield and the Electro Harpoon. So, yeah. Yeah, he can. That's one of the plus. Oh my, be careful. It's a Pantheon and he's very strong. Thank God he didn't have the Heartseeker strike, and that's a heal being used there. So, well, Lucian is good at baiting. Now, Valkos, is he going to land the slow? It's very hard to hit from that angle. Oh, never mind. A teleport from Twisted Fates, forcing the Pantheon to go in hard. Will he succeed in getting hard? He will succeed there. He did get a kill in return, so Valkos from hero to 0 with his health. Couldn't do all that much, but he did it for the team. He gave a kill for his, well, not his AD carry. Did it go to the AD carry? I forgot, but nah, it went to Twisted Fate. It had to. Well, blue team wants to make the push, as I said. Well, oh no! Blitzcrank gets one again! This time around, it is Twisted Fate! Jinx gets excited, the chase is on. But it will be the end of that. To be fair, with the Jace, you have great poke as well. And you have also the Jinx for the zap potential anti-poke. But the wave clear from blue team is better than red team. So they are going to be the ones on the front of the poke battles. Red team will try and return it, and they can do it quite efficiently, but they are a big comp nevertheless, so all they need to do is just let blue team poke, land a slow, and then land a hook, which would have happened. Oh, Pantheon actually wants to fight. Now, you don't have a team fight composition, Pantheon, but does it matter when you can get kills that quickly? Apparently not. They got the kill, so technically it was a pick-off. Pick comp, yeah. They would have died if there were more players there by blue team. But apparently they had the vision. Not that they did, but they did. It worked. Let's call it that way. It was a ballsy move, but it paid off. Oh my. Who was taking that low? Oh, it's Lucian. He's still fine. So mass recall for red team. They want to go to a shopping spree. And they should. They're 2,000 gold ahead. They should buy. Dragon is still... I can't remember. Jace took the dragon, and yeah, that'll be that. So it's still like it's just been taken 1 minute ago. So what am I talking about? So still 5 minutes for dragon. The vision is there for red team. Blue team has a little bit less wards, but that's just because the wards of red team were placed offensively. As you can see, these two wards, barely any of them make sense, but they needed them for a pick-off, and it worked. So to be fair, blue team's wards are better. But still, only one pink ward in this game, really? Huh. Now in this game, if you have watched my previous cast, Twisted Fate here goes for a different build than the other Twisted Fate. He, well, surely doesn't need any wave clear, that's for certain. So he wants to go for the Lich Bane first, which will increase his pick-off potential. And his burst, as you can see right about now. He wants to go 1v1 against the Jace. Well, not anymore. There is a Rumble ult in the mix as well. And there's going to be Jace just burning down. But it's not over yet, as Alistar is now in the mix. And he regrets it immediately. Blitzcrank, in the meantime, tries to get a grab, but did not succeed in doing so. Alistar forced to flash away, but the slowing of both Skarner and, well, Rumble, as well as just the sheer crowd control that it Twisted Fate brings as well, is just unescapable, even with Unbreakable Will. So, poor guy did die, so tower will go down. Pantheon actually going in. This could be dangerous, but it might work out. He gets exhausted and gets impaled immediately, though. It paid off, though. It paid off. One more auto attack. No, shield coming through. Yep, someone is getting excited. The movement speed is doing its job. Other than that, there's still a tower in the mix, so red team forced to back away. But Pantheon saving the top tower there. It should have gone down. But a grand Skyfall was very grand indeed. Is it over? They want to find someone pick composition, but getting a Skarner is hard. He can use a crystalline exoskeleton to speed himself up, and yeah, then he's gone. So great. Red team still in the small lead. They playing this game as they should play it. Not making that many mistakes. Blue team, to be fair, didn't make that many mistakes either. They got a pick up on the Jace, they got a pick up on the Alistar, and they only lost, I don't remember, well, probably 2 as well for it. But they didn't take the tower, and that's what bothers me a little bit. So for now, it's looking like red team is going to take the lead in this game, if only it is just a mental one. Because to be fair, the gold is too close to each other to make a difference. Still, the gold is on the right person. For blue team, it's on Rumble, so that's going to be a lot of damage there, as well as Connor and Twisted Fate. They're doing great. But yeah, Jinx is the one with the most gold on red team, and an AD carry as well as Jinx. She could wreck houses against this team. If she gets one kill and gets excited or an assist, then she will just plow through the entirety of blue team. And they have a pick comp, so that's how it's going to happen. Blitzcrank is going to grab someone and that person will immediately die, giving bonus movement speed to Jinx. Jace can give a bonus movement speed as well, so she is going everywhere. She's now given a red buff as well, so if she's able to tag you, you will die. So this is actually a very good moment for red team to put some pressure onto the middle lane. There's still 1 minute and a half remaining for Dragon, so maybe they just want to ward it out. They still have their pink ward, but that is all. Pantheon is on the bottom, split pushing. He has his Grand Skyfall and he's near Dragon regardless, so he's in a good position. Skarner is not in a good position, so yeah, he needs to recall, well, as fast as possible really, or at least take the tower. There's going to be another pickup there. Well, it's been slowed down a little bit, but yeah, Jace with one kill. Someone gets excited, trying to get closer, but Twisted Fate with the wave clear as well as Valkos actually. It's going to be more than enough. Skarner has now returned from the top lane, did not manage to get the turret there. Oh my god, those shock blasts are starting to hurt. They're starting to hurt a lot. The Manamune is almost completed as well, so yeah, this could get very dangerous for blue team as red team are starting to hit their spikes. Jinx is already on 2 items. Pantheon is already on a lot of magic penetration, armor penetration, but look at that. Immediate pick off. Blitzcrank, really, he needs to be mentioned as well, because he has been landing hooks left to right. Well, especially right, because it's his right hand that has the hook. Equalizer coming through, and here is the composition of blue team just showing its face here. And there's Pantheon going to get caught. Pantheon jumps in though, gets one kill and will die in the process, but yeah. Jinx is still, well, she's dead. Jinx is dead, but they got the kill onto the Rumble, so that will be that. Is it over? Yeah, the fight is over. So, still a 2 for 2. Red team did do greatly, considering, because that was a hard fight. It's not over yet, as Twisted Fate is now back in the mix. He wants to go in, gets the stun down, flash away, won't work, knock up by Valkos. One more should do, but a headbutt from Alistar will maybe turn it around. He gets bonus movement speed, will get stunned up in the process. There's a Blitzcrank. Does he want to grab something? Apparently so, he grabs the Scar. He survives, and yeah, your wild cards cannot be blocked, Blitzcrank, so yeah, shouldn't have grabbed. As a Blitzcrank, you have the responsibility to not always grab. It's a mistake I make as well, because I think, yeah, I need to grab him, I can stun him. But sometimes you put your team in a very bad position. Pantheon again with the Grand Skyfall, trying to do some crazy stuff, will not succeed, and now he's actually going to get caught in the process. Can he jump onto the Skarner in time? He ignited him, so that's all you really need. So again, he got the shot down onto his corner, so all in all, it's not that bad what he did, but he just wants kills, but he's giving so many assists to the entirety of blue team. Does it pay off? Maybe. A Pantheon with kills is scary. He can one-shot somebody. Oh, Manamune completed by Jace just now. So it's now a Muramana. Oh, hi, I'm Blitzcrank. Bye, you will not use... Was it his teleport? Yeah, it was his teleport, so teleport being negated there. Not too sure if that's that big of a win if you're not going to do anything with it. But hey, it's teleport on cooldown. He should have actually cancelled it, the Twisted Fate, just before the hook landed. Then his cooldown would have been only half as big. But hey, you need to be fast with the fingers. There's no jungler yet for both teams. Oh, Alistar is now there, so they have smite if they need it. Equalizer will be a lot of trouble, but it's not on the dragon, so this should be an easy smite for Alistar. He gets it. Jinx gets excited because, well, they got the kill onto a dragon. And Pantheon wants to go hard onto the Skarner. Not the prime target you want. A lot of damage coming through with the ultimate of Jinx, but they weren't that low. So, yeah, I think red team needs to disengage now. They are able to poke a lot, but Skarner still has the impale, so he could grab someone if pleases. There is also a gate coming in with the Destiny. That's going to be a stun, and was this going to be a kill for the support? So, yeah, Valkos with a blue buff. And if I have called Valkos Zerat in this game, then I'm sorry. It's just that they're pretty much the same role, and they all have names that start with letters from the alphabet that are way on the back end of the alphabet. So I always try to find reasoning why I mistake names all the time. And there's always a little logic behind it. Still, red team a little bit too greedy there. They did get the dragon and only lost 1 for it though. So all in all, I must say, still worth it for red team. But mistakes are showing. They could have just walked away and they didn't. And when they walked away, they dispersed, which means that Twisted Fate could pick off someone easily. Because, well, he has a Lich Bane. He has a lot of burst potential because of it. And chase potential. Boom. Boom. There you go. So, 18-18. The scores are very nice indeed. Pantheon wants to go hard mode, forces the flash from Lucian. He has a blue buff, so the cooldown on Grand Skyfall won't be all that big. We can check it out, actually. It's 94 seconds. He's only level 15 though. How much experience is he on? Because, yeah, he just leveled to 15. If he was almost level 16, I would have said, yeah, mate, you should have leveled up first. Then the cooldown would have been less big. But he has the most experience in the game for now, so I can't blame him for not being level 16. He's the only one level 15. Well, again, Jay's getting caught. The disengage is not that great, but Blitzcrank did use the Medallion of Ascension to try and run away. Talisman of Ascension, I'm sorry. They're both pretty much the same. Ooh, this one could get... The pick comp is getting picked here. That's not what you want. Blitzcrank, however, isn't... Ooh, Vel'Koz could have gotten grabbed there, and that would have been a kill, but risky. Never much. So again, Jay's getting picked up there. Skarner with the Impale is showing that every time it's off cooldown, he'll get a kill out of it. So, guess who's gonna pick you? It's going to be Skarner. Who is going to defend the middle tower? It's going to be Alistar. He could have done a great pulverize there, but it would have been very risky. Skarner getting grabbed again, as I said before, not the prime target you want. But apparently now is the time to fight. The ultimates are on cooldown for blue team, so if you want to force a team fight, it is now. Blitzcrank missing the hook. A nice dodge there by Twisted Fate. The Lich Bane movement speed showing what it's worth. Blitzcrank, however, using the Talisman of Ascension straight into a Rupture. So he's not going to be able to run away. Jinx is going to get excited though. Pantheon going to get in the mix as well. A double kill for Jinx. 1 kill for Pantheon. She goes for the Twisted Fate. She will die as well. And this is going to be a cleanup on aisle 1, the middle lane. As there's almost an ace for red team. And maybe even an inhibited turret. Pings are going down onto the Baron. They could go for Baron. Rumble does have the equalizer, and they're all pretty low, so it could be dangerous if Rumble is fast enough, but yeah, there's no vision for blue team at all. Not at the right places, at the very least. There's a lot of wards here. 2 of them. But that's because they wanted to fight, and well, it didn't work out. So, Rumble not going to contest it with his ultimate, so it will be a Baron for all 5 members of red team. Yeah. That's going to be harsh. Because now Jace's Shock Blast will hurt a lot. He already has armor penetration. He's now going for some magic resistance because you should. It's a dual AP composition. Skarner as well does magic damage. Vel'Koz does magic damage. Jace the only one that doesn't do magic damage, but you have an Alistar that can dive him. You even have a Jace that can dive him if need be, if Jace doesn't get grabbed again. But yeah, full-on magic resistance on red team. Another reason why they do it, of course, is to get the Quicksilver Sash, meaning that they cannot get impaled by Skarner. They could also go for a Banshee's Veil, of course. It's sometimes it works out, because as long as your Banshee's Veil doesn't get popped, you can get away with it. But personally, I would say go for Quicksilver Sash if you're a prime target, and go for a Banshee's Veil if you're not a prime target. Like Alistar, really, he doesn't need it. He can use Unbreakable Will, so he could go for another ability power item. Pantheon again with a Grand Skyfall. A nice grab once more by Blitzcrank. The strongest member of blue team has been taken down, and Pantheon once more. He gets stunned. Oh my god, is able to survive and will survive even longer there. The Alistar heals just ruining days here. Even Jay surviving all by himself. The minions are doing a lot of damage to him, though. He needs to run to Alistar and try to get healed in the process. Alistar, heal me. Actually, the Baron buff is healing as well, so that really saved Pantheon's life there. My god, that was funny. I thought he was dead immediately, but instead he's not. So a great ace. A great grab onto Rumble, who was the playmaker, I must say, for blue team. But it's going to be red team in the end that'll take the win. A Korean party for them. If they are Korean, because as I said before, there might be some Europeans, Americans, Taiwanese people. Everyone is in Korea now. It's a party there. Regardless, guys, I do hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. whatever this I'll do, whenever this I'll do it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.